Hello,
Hello, good morning.
good morning. Today we're going to talk about awareness.
What's so special about awareness? And why is it so important? Is it important, in fact?
Well, that's my question because I have been becoming more and more aware of all sorts of things.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this idea that if you become aware of something, then it's a form of a solution.
Right.
So people criticize other people and they say, that person doesn't see himself. He doesn't know what he's doing. He is so stupid. He has no awareness.
Yes.
But then I have a lot of awareness, and it doesn't make me much different. For example, I am totally aware that I am very easy to anger,
Mm-hmm.
and I know I'm very aware that my expression of anger can be very harmful, and I can be very difficult for people to
But it doesn't help much.
cope with. Yeah, but it doesn't make my anger any easier. It doesn't make my anger any less angry. It doesn't make it less potent. It doesn't. The fact that I'm aware that I'm angry doesn't make me feel less angry.
So, one of the thoughts is it actually possible to stop being aware? Aren't we always aware?
To some extent.
It just depends what we choose to be aware of.
No, I think there's more than that. I think awareness is like in an equation, 1 + 1 equals something.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you need the something. So there's awareness, and there needs to be a plus, and there needs to be an equal something. It can't just be,
Just awareness.
yeah, let's cultivate awareness and then be done.
Yeah, fair enough. So one of the things that they say in Kahuna, Hawaiian spirituality,
Hmm.
is energy flows where attention goes. So
Yeah, that's
where
right.
you choose to put your awareness, your attention, is where the energy will flow. So it's not just a matter of having awareness, but choosing where to place that awareness.
Okay, so if we go back to my original example,
Yes.
and we say, I am very easy to anger.
So,
I am aware of the fact that I'm very easy to anger.
Yes.
And what? I put my attention on my anger.
Well, you've been putting your attention on the anger, and it hasn't been working very well, has it?
Yeah, so...
Where else could you put your attention?
So I should put my attention somewhere else.
Maybe.
Like what? Like where?
Well, they say that anger is not a core emotion.
No, it's not. It's hurt.
And
It's a
so-
secondary emotion to hurt.
And so maybe putting your awareness on the more core emotion would be more effective.
So let's imagine I got triggered,
Mhm.
which is a very a very easy thing to imagine for me. So let's imagine I got triggered,
Yes.
and I automatically go to anger. Then I need to take my attention, which is not exactly my awareness, but it's almost like a tool to become more aware.
Yeah.
So I take my attention and I put it on what has hurt me.
Or on the hurt itself.
Yes. Okay.
Hmm.
So on the fact that I'm feeling hurt underneath the anger. And then what do I do with it? You see, I'm just getting frustrated.
So let's play with it. So you're getting frustrated.
Yes.
So underneath the frustration, what's going on? Where does that come from?
Well, I have a feeling this is going to turn into a unmet needs conversation.
Well, that would be a good thing to be aware of. What needs you're unmet, wouldn't it be? I'm kind of thinking that having awareness that I'm angry is not a very useful thing.
No, not helpful.
But having awareness of which needs exactly are missing then allows me to actually take action
Does it?
on those. Well, one would hope, depending on how terrible a stuck situation you're in.
Okay. Well, it feels pretty stuck. Okay. So the process is you get triggered. You go backwards from wherever it is you've gone to put your attention on the actual reason. And then, well, that's just like non-violent communication.
No, it is, isn't it?
Then you go and you take action of some kind. You
Yeah.
say, I have the need for the laundry baskets to be put back in their place. Or what?
could
That's
be, but you
not
could-
really a
you could do violent communication as well.
But I do violent communication all the time. It doesn't work for people.
I see.
That just brings more conflict into my life.
But it sounds like the key is not just awareness, but putting the awareness on a deeper level. We always have some kind of attention, some kind of awareness, and maybe if it's not working, then we need to take it a level deeper to understand what the real reason behind is.
And then do something about it.
Yeah. And maybe awareness itself is not the thing that solves the problem. Well, maybe sometimes it is. Sometimes you just look at something and go, that's silly, and drop it. But other times you would have the awareness would give you the understanding of what needs to be done, and then you can take action effectively.
I think there needs to be a solution to whatever it is that you become aware of, shouldn't there?
Yeah. Okay, so you have awareness, you focus that awareness in the right direction so that you can see what's really going on in a deep level.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have the ability to find a solution to that deep problem and to take action on that solution.
How does one find solutions to a problem?
Well, I guess it takes creativity normally. And then we have a whole discussion about how to find creative solutions.
So, good action equates to awareness plus creative solutions.
Okay. That's a fairly rough equation. That's probably reasonably true.
So then if cleaning the house is what I don't want to do,
Mm-hmm.
and I decide that actually in the grand scheme of things, living in a dirty house is absolutely fine, then I stop cleaning.
Yeah.
But then I might come to the conclusion that the house does need to be cleaned at some point, and then I have to find another solution.
That gets a little bit trickier, but
Definitely tricky.
get somebody else to clean.
Actually, I'm going in the direction of figuring out why I don't like cleaning.
Ah, so going deeper, why again?
Yes. And then maybe I could switch that.
You know, in
Make it possible for me to like cleaning.
yeah, you know, in the Toyota company,
Hmm?
I think it's Toyota. They've taken on this idea of the 5 whys. You have to ask why 5 times before you have enough understanding to be able to try and solve the problem.
Ah.
So you say, why do you not like cleaning the house? That's 1 time.
Uh-huh.
And you'll say, let's try.
Okay.
Give an example.
Okay. Okay, why don't I like cleaning the house? Because it It is the kind of physical activity that makes my back hurt.
Why does your back hurt from that kind of physical activity?
Shouldn't it be why don't I like my back to hurt?
Oh, could take that one either. Depends which way you want to take it. Okay, why don't you like your back to hurt?
Because I find pain, physical pain, very hard to tolerate.
And then why do you find physical pain hard to tolerate?
Probably because I believe I am my physical body.
Why do you believe you are your physical body?
Because I am under the illusion of this world being real.
Why are you under the illusion that this world is real?
I don't know. Indeed, why?
So you see that in 5 whys you get to a very deep kind of thought. If you took the other question, instead of why do you find the pain, why do you find the pain unpleasant? What was it we asked? If you find the other question, why does your back hurt when you do that kind of work? Then you'll get a more physical explanation.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Why does that kind of work? Because you have to bend a lot.
So why do you have to bend a lot?
Because you need to get close to the surfaces that you are cleaning, and you only have your arm's length.
And why do you have to get close? No, why do you? Well, you have to get close was one of them. And so why do you have to get close? Because you only have your arm's length. I think that's another why.
Okay.
So why do you only have your arm's length?
Well, I could go, I was born that way.
Well, we could go, we don't
I don't
have the right tools.
But I did have tools.
Yeah.
I hate these kind of tools.
Right. So the
there's-
tools are
there's-
not good enough.
There's these things that, like, okay, let's imagine really, let's imagine very bendy work. Yeah. So cleaning the bathtub.
Yes.
There is a thing, I have seen it. It's like a pole.
Yeah.
And it has a scrubby thing at the end, and
Yes.
you're supposed to just use it, and it has like almost 360 degrees turning, so it can go anywhere, but you can't put any pressure on it. So if you have a spot that you actually need to scrub and not just kind of gently wipe and pretend that you're cleaning, it doesn't do anything.
So the problem is that you don't have a good enough tool.
I don't believe there are tools like that. That we haven't invented proper muscles yet outside of ourselves.
Yes. Robots.
Awareness plus robots equals creative solutions.
You can see how asking why 5 times gets you to some kind of new way of looking at the problem that can be quite useful.
This is not an advert for a car company that we named. It was coincidental.
Maybe we should ask them if they'd like us to advertise them.
Reality strikes.